Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Leschber with 1836 Property Management, as always in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas. Today we're going to review our Q2 2025 Investor Satisfaction Survey responses. And we wish we had 900 of these as we manage so many units. But the truth is, we only get maybe this time 20 of these in, which is a little disappointing because we really want to hear from you guys. We read every one of these, we assign every one of these, and we bring these into our meetings to see if we can develop better. And so we don't have a lot, but I want to go over what we do have on a few of these. Some of these are positive, like "Go Red Team, you rock." Thanks for all that you do. Great work so far. Very good team. And then we've got a few. We've always got positive and negative on both the investor and the resident, and that's good because it helps keep us in check and educates us on what we can do to improve. A few of these, however, are related to the same thing, and we've discussed this independently with videos over the years, but I think it's something to address. One of these things is about uncontrollable expenses. The next one is about work orders cost 3 times the going rate. And the last one would be if we could find better pricing for regular maintenance guys. And we find these consistently come in because everyone is so surprised at the cost of professional services in Austin, Texas. And so we love now that you have ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever you wish to use online, because you can actually go online and say, hey, what are the current handyman services for a professional company in Austin, Texas? And you're going to find that of those companies out there, they have 4-hour minimums. So if you want them to come to your house to turn a screw, they don't do that. Well, they do, but it's going to cost you $450. And that anyone that can put a person in a truck with insurance, actually have professional liability insurance, all those good things. The traffic in Austin is a bear. And so they're looking at, even if you're close to their workplace, an hour round trip just to be in the car, windshield time. And that's not working at your house. So you're looking at about the cost of a 2-hour minimum for them to even break even on the job, not cutting a profit. And that's at the rate of anywhere from $85 to $150 an hour. Is not uncommon for handyman work. And it has nothing to do with turning the screw. It has to do with getting there, providing insurance, healthcare for people, the truck, all that, the fuel, everything else, just to get them there and then to keep them on staff so that person's not changing out. So we feel you guys. We appreciate you. We get it. Believe it or not, my personal properties are managed by our company. They're managed by the exact same vendors. My spouse's properties, my sister's properties. We have friends that we service, and they're all using the same vendors. And so we're not trying to say that it's cheap, because we're not, but it is Austin, and that's kind of what the pricing is. One of the other questions that we get, I'm going to kind of paraphrase this one, is that someone was challenged by the way the pricing packages are set up. Guys, if you've been to the airport and you've purchased an airline ticket to find out that you had to pay to check your bags to do this, I 100% agree with you. It would be nice if everyone played by the same level playing field. Everything was restricted and fit in a box, and you could truly compare. The challenge that we run into is that everyone's pricing packages are different. And so it's very difficult for you guys as consumers to compare apples to apples. What I'm going to tell you is, whether you like fees, whether you don't like fees, whether you want one fee, anything else, there's a couple rules here. People shop by price. So what they do is they scan and go, that's the cheapest. Is that a decent service provider? They don't scan and go, that's the cheapest. Will they bury me in poor service? And that's the challenge that we have, because we have to be competitive on pricing and the way the pricing looks visually and the plans in totality. But we have to offer greater returns than anyone else. And so the true way to shop for property management services is to say, I don't really care what you charge. What do you make me? If you charge me $1,000 a month, but you make me 10, how frequently can I sign up? I want to make 10 to 1. Like, everybody wants to do that, right? That's not realistic, but you get the example. And no one shops that way. No one, I don't think, to my knowledge, in almost 18 years of doing this, has ever called in and said, what can you get me in the way of return? Where if you were calling your financial advisor, that's the exact question you would ask first. So we're a little bit challenged on how do we deliver the best service and still have a good conversation when no one wants to talk about what's really important. On the flip side of that, I will let you know that I've been in this business 18 years. There are some companies across the entire US that do this as a side hobby. They're sales companies, but they offer this because they think it keeps people around. The truth is, they do an atrocious job. They shouldn't be in that business because they don't focus on it. They may charge less, but their lack of oversight on these properties, their lack of knowledge, the trouble they're going to get you into is going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars. We bring on clients every single month, and they want us to solve problems that pre-exist, and we have to charge to solve those problems because those are not normal management; those are problem solving. And so, of all the professional management companies that I'm aware of in the US that I've run into that were colleagues in our trade groups and the conventions, I have never seen, you know what, I take that back. I know of one company that is not even in the state of Texas that charges a really high dollar amount. They do a great service. Now, whether it's worth it or not, because they're in a high dollar city, it's possible. I know of no one else across the entire US that gouges on pricing. And so when you're talking about pricing plans and how they're aligned and whether you like them or dislike them, I'm letting you know that the revenue per unit per month that these companies generate, ours and all the others, is not dissimilar. It's very close. And if you're shopping by the difference of $20 a month, you're really asking the wrong question. You should be asking, what is the service like? What do the customers, how long do the customers stay? Are they satisfied? How long do the tenants stay? What are the turnover ratios? Those are the things that are going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars versus $20 a month. So anyway, that's a little bit more in depth than maybe you wanted to hear, but it's the full context of it all. Don't worry about what people are charging that are reputable. If they're one off, you should worry about them because they don't know what they're doing. Worry about the return that you're getting on that investment because that includes all those income and expenses, and that's going to be really the output you're seeking. If we can do anything for you related to real estate investing, we're always here for you in downtown Austin, Texas. Give us a call, 1836propertymanagement.com or 512-994-4323. Have a great day. We'll see you next quarter. Bye-bye.